Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekend. I sure hope everyone's keeping well out there and you're not doing too bad. You've had a great week up to now, and surely with this weather I think everyone has been amazed by the heat wave that we've had. Glorious weather, the kids have been off, they've had some great weather and they've been away as well, so best of both worlds. Big congratulations to my team under 7s for this season coming. DXTL FC Lions, yet another tournament at the LCFA Sefton, which was held there in Drummond Road. Well done. They managed to win it on penalties in the heat. I wouldn't believe, but then again they were dancing crazy at the end of it. You may have seen the posts on social media. They're doing rather well. Didn't expect this of the kids. They've gelled. Through my grandson, we got the kids around them and friends of theirs, but you know what? They're a real team. They're a real team and they're getting really noticed. And what a story behind that one, because I've always wanted DXTL FC teams within it and to portray the message of respect around the grounds. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I know I'm going to have problems with some of the parents. It's a foregone conclusion, that one. We know it, but I'll be doing my best to drum it in, to tell them that it's all about the kids enjoying the football and all about the referees officiating end up, because they want to develop their skills as well. Some of them want to go further, some of them are just wanting to have a nice payday, turning up week in, week out to make sure that the kids can have a game, because without the referee there is no game. You look at it, you look at those pictures, when you see a referee in uniform, it makes that game that little bit different, doesn't it? It makes it look like there is a professional game going on there, whether they're kids or whether they're not. You take that referee away from it, put a manager in there, who's in his coaching gear, who's unsure what to give, when to blow. Sometimes they ain't got a whistle, so they're shouting, free kick. You know, they don't all carry whistles and they're not all referees, we know that, but at the end of the day, let's just go out and enjoy ourselves when we go out playing football, on and off the field of play. Let's encourage the kids, encourage the referees, and start enjoying the football, enjoying the smiles that the kids are giving. And look at them, they're winning trophies. Now I didn't expect it, and you know, the league's going to be tougher, but it was really to portray a message. It wasn't. It's one of those things when you look at it and you're thinking, my God, what team we got here? What have they done? You know, to, you know, even the parents, I'm talking to the parents, because I want to portray that message out and about, and to have a team that's getting noticed and people start talking about it. It's not about be all win all and end all. I don't want that. I want to build the club. I'll talk to you about the girls in next week's show when I find out a little bit more. But I want to build the club, and I want to build it around respect, and I want to make sure that the kids understand what it means when they're on that pitch. The young age now, to portray the message to the referees, for the referees, and to all the parents and spectators who come out. You know, this is our future, these kids are our future. The little ones, they're growing up, and if we can instill respect into them at this age, they will understand more. And we need the parents backing to make sure that they understand that as well, because if the parents are understanding it and supporting what we do, then the kids will have no problem whatsoever. Because at the end of the day, first and foremost, the parents, family are their role models. They look up to them, they listen to them, and they understand them, and they do what they say basically. So if you've got an irate parent out there shouting and screaming, little Tommy's on the football field, little Tommy's going to look at his dad or mum, whichever it may be, and think, well, I can do that. That's my dad, that's my mum, that's my brother, sister, they're shouting me. Why can't I? That must be the way to be, that must be the way to act. And that's the message that you can give over. We don't want that one, we really, really don't. We just want to make sure that everyone is enjoying the game of football. The referees will turn up, go away happy. That's what, whether they're there for the money, whether they're there to improve their standard of games, their standard of refereeing. That's what they go out there for. They want to give themselves confidence. Once they pass their course, they go out and they're unsure, they're very, very nervous. And do you know what? A couple of years down the line, then you look at them, my God, the cheek off them, they're unreal. They're growing up and the confidence is oozing out of them, and they can handle that little bit of abuse from the touchlines. I'm not saying all of it, because some of it can be disgusting. We don't want that there, and it can scare them away from the games. But young referees, 14 years of age, are learning, developing, and do you know what, if you make it nice for them as well, we could have some top referees coming on to the Premier League in the future. So we need to look at that, because we all support the team professionally, don't we? Whether it's Premier League, whether it's any league whatsoever, professional football will never go away, and it's here to stay. It's lovely to see the Premier League back and some great football, some different players, some different styles of the game. And when you look at yesterday's results, TMA, Everton, it was a close game, but you know, Villa were okay, Everton were okay. They didn't sort of have that oomph about them. So there's a worry there when you look at them, and if the fans must be worried, you can't just go on there and say we were unlucky in the end. If you're an Everton fan, Lampard will probably see that. I didn't see his comments after the game, so I don't know how he put it over, but if you can say we were unlucky, we deserved at least a point, that's 2 games. I don't know, you know, at the end of the day, they didn't really turn up. They had 1 or 2 individual performances that were okay, but nothing outstanding. And you look at Man City, 4-0, everyone's there, everyone's playing. And look at Man United, you know, you could say the same thing as well. Their heads are rolling, more than Everton, which got to be good news for Everton. We play them next week. We've got to play Palace on Monday night. We don't know how Palace are going to turn up. Hopefully it's a 3-pointer for us, because we need to keep up the pace, don't we, with Manchester City, because they look like they're not going to stop. They're going to continue winning and winning and winning unless teams improve. All the teams in the Premier League need to improve. That's the way it is, and I'm sure after today we'll have a different idea. Okay, it's only the second game, we all know that. Anything can happen. Any team can blow up, any team can lose a player, and the team performances are totally different, and that's the Premier League. Anyway, that message needs from grassroots going up and Premier League going down, respect on and off the field of play. If the players can do it as well, the kids will watch them. They're the second role models to them, and they watch every move and try every trick. So if you're nice and friendly towards a referee, I'm sure the kids will do exactly the same. So Premier League, there's a little message to yourselves. Enjoy your football, enjoy the weather while you can. There is water breaks, everyone is having a water break, except those people are supposed in jobs and work, the real people who are working hard. Now we know what happens there. There's a little bit of a lolly ice in the fridge, go and have that. Where's their breaks? They need it, because some of those places you go in are so hot, you've got to feel sorry for the staff there. So all around, when this weather comes, everyone should be looking after each other. So there's a massive message for all the employers there about their employees. Don't put them through torture in this weather. They're trying their best. Heat gets to people, especially indoors. It's not abroad. We're not used to it as we are abroad. We go prepared when we go on holiday. We have all the different clothes. We have all the different items that you can use towards heat, but we don't really carry them in the UK. And look at us now. We will change. Everything will change. We all know that. People will start going out in shorts, and you know, if the weather comes in the way it is now, it's great. We can't complain. We are in the summer, and this is what we should expect, isn't it? Because winter's coming, and I suppose I for one don't like the bad weather that we do get in the winter and the dark nights when they come in. I like the late nights, sunny, more of the daytime, you feel good, but when the dark nights come in, it's as if your day is over before it's begun. Anyway, there we go. There's messages for everyone. Enjoy the heat, and kids, if you're playing over the week, and managers, big message to yourselves: loads of water, loads of sunblock, get it all on them, and loads of water breaks. Referees as well, include them, because sometimes they forget their water. They need a break as well. They're all wearing the kits and it's sticking to them. We all know what material does when you go out. You don't like to take your tops off. There'll be more and more taking the tops off, I know that. But hey ho, this is what summer is all about, so enjoy it while you can, because I don't know how long this is going to last. So there you go. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, make sure in football, in grassroots especially, that you take respect with you on and off the field of play. Even towards your committee members who are working really, really hard, because the league starts in September. It is flying, I must admit, so you need to get things organised and make sure that everyone has a great season. Now I know there's a meeting on the 25th which I'm already penciled in for work. Not penciled in, I have to do it. So I need to find someone to go to the league meeting. Unfortunately, that's your job, you can't swap, you can't take it off. And when these dates get called, you have to be there. So, important news, so hopefully I'll be there or someone will be there on my behalf at the meeting. Okay, it was lovely to see when I pulled up in the car park this morning, as you all know, that we all went and done Hadrian's Wall with Team DXTL and the Hearts of Gold initiatives to try and raise funding for kids with learning difficulties and also mental health issues. We need disadvantaged children to be supported by ourselves, and this is what we've done. We took on an initiative, which is the Hearts of Gold, to try and do activities, basically challenges, to try and raise funds. Now I know a lot of people just don't bother. You know, when you see us doing these challenges, my God, it's not about self-ego, it's not about our own egos, it's about doing it, but it's also about achieving and raising funds for what we're trying to do. It's not about us. People everywhere have achievements, we know that, but we've done some big ones, I must admit, and I know there's loads of people out there who can't be bothered with us and just walk away, and yet someone else will go and walk 5 miles and they'll, oh wow, wow, wow. I think it's because I support referees, and the grassroots side of things is hard to get people support, and only the ones who support the referees, and 1 or 2 referees themselves, so if it's any consolation, not many referees support what we do either. So and I don't mean don't cross the line and the respect programme, we're talking about when we do our initiatives, there's only 1 or 2 on our challenges. Some of them don't even like, I've got great friends, or I thought I had good friends on social media, they don't even like what we do, they don't even bother, don't get in touch, and then when you see them, well done on that one, you know, likes go a long way, and people see that, and even shares, you don't have to give everything, just like it, share it, and let other people know about the Hearts of Gold initiatives. If you don't want to support it, you don't have to support it, you're not supporting it, the majority of people, we know that, but we're trying to build up something that we do believe we need, and we've got a great team behind us who are working really, really hard. And as I say, it was lovely to come into the car park and see the bus that got us to Hadrian's Wall. Okay, it broke down on the Friday, but it still got us to a situation where we managed to do the walk on behalf of the lads. It just, yeah, you know, when a van breaks down, a bus breaks down, there's nothing you can really do about it. And we couldn't get like for like, because we didn't think that the insurance would help us, so some of the lads missed out on that one, which was unfortunate, but they understand it. Gary's away on holiday, Paul's away on holiday, having little breaks, but they're all still talking about the Hearts of Gold situation, and the Hadrian's Wall, tough, tough, tough. I don't think I'll ever do it again, but 1 or 2 of them are talking about going back and doing the middle part. Maybe, just maybe, I'm not too sure, it's about 30 miles. So think of that one, but it's a tough one because it's like that and like that. So you have to be really geared up and train very hard. And a good 4 months of training, that should do you. That's my honest opinion anyway. I don't mean every single day, every other day. Doing a little jog, doing a little bit of a walk, getting the feet all motivated and getting your body motivated. So if you want some challenges, get in touch with myself. I don't know what our next one is, because Karen Wood is throwing all kinds of challenges at us. She's got the mug now. She's done the skydive. Well done again, Karen. We've all done the skydive. That was another thing that was never on my bucket list. It's things that we've done to just try to get the awareness out of Hearts of Gold initiatives. And it was lovely, as I say, to see the picture, the bus. Took a picture of it and put it in the lads' group. I'm sure they'll all be like, a few memories there. We won't forget that one. We got us there, done the business, and we ended up doing the walk, completing the walk. And what more could we say? That's another challenge marked off. Don't have to do it again. And I can't see me doing Mount Everest, things like that, you know, because those challenges, what we've done, are really, really tough. And if anyone just wants to take one mountain up, go and have a go on that one. But 3 in 3 days, everything was in days and everything was in 3 days. Go and try it. Just go and try it. Go and walk 5 mile, never mind 30 mile a day. Go and try it. And then come back to me and let me know what you think. Unless you're super fit, unless you're doing the marathons, it doesn't mean anything to you. But the people who don't support it, and the people who think, well, just walk, that's all. 85 mile challenge over the 3 days, coast to coast, Hadrian's Wall completed, skydive 5,000, 15,000 feet, free falling for 1 minute completed, marathon run 26.2 mile, but we've done a little bit extra completed, and also the marathon walk completed. You know, it's a feather in my cap. It's something that I'm proud to have done, but most of all, I feel more prouder because it's putting the awareness out there for the Hearts of Gold initiatives. Without something like we're doing in challenges, people wouldn't recognise it. But a lot of people have watched us and listened to us, and hopefully you can all support us. We're still asking for donations. Just go on GoFundMe, help out, and you'll see these grassroots initiatives coming up in the future. Honestly, you're going to be proud of us, and you're going to say, why not? You know, let's support them. Great team, DXTL, Hearts of Gold team, they're brilliant. Okay, we've got 4 minutes left of the show. Since I've come back from Hadrian's Wall, I haven't been the same. I think I've had a bit of exhaustion. I've hardly been on social media. I'm trying to play catch up on everything that we've got going around us, and also the Respect Award as well. Still sifting through all the nominations, so good luck to everyone there. And no doubt we'll be announcing the winner shortly, and the runner-up and the third prize as well. So watch this space, and if you've got any messages for me, malattontexttheline.com. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites, and I'll get back to you if you'll be friendly, I assure you. Just let's go, let's all work together. We still want to be that team that's making a difference, not just in grassroots football, but in the whole community and society. We want to change things, we can change things. And like No More Knives, they had a tournament today. Visiting it today, I'll give you a little bit of updates for next week, because I didn't want to go out there and be where it's too hot in the afternoon to do the show, because the office and the studio is really, really tough. Maybe you can hear that buzzing. That's the fan I've got going. I'm sure everyone's got a fan around them at the moment, trying to keep cool indoors. When you get outdoors, it's not so bad, you'd enjoy it. So I'll be outdoors today, trying to get hold of my burnt lip and all the burns that I did receive, and the bites as well. It was tough, but hey ho, we managed to do it. My voice has changed a little bit because I haven't talked this much for a while, I haven't been out and about. But at least I feel good about myself, and I'm starting to ease into things a little bit more easily now. I've got a couple of days off so I can play catch up and do things to improve things. That's what you need to do. Do things to improve things. Happy days, especially with your own body. Keep fit, keep yourselves going, keep yourselves motivated. I might even go for a little walk tomorrow. All depends how hot it is. Keep those legs motivated, keep the body moving, and keep the brain active. That is a big must when you're out and about and you need to do something, and you keep meaning to say, well, I'm going to make a difference to myself tomorrow, I'm going to do this. How many of you are all at Christmas, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to do this, I'm going to take that up, and it doesn't happen, it doesn't materialise. So here's your chance, get out, and I hope I can inspire you to do a little bit of exercise, keep yourself up to speed, and honestly it'll clear the brain and it'll make you think more, and it'll get you a little bit much more healthier. I think I've just got an itch in my eye, dear me. Yes, so good luck to all the team there, and well done to the team about No More Knives, because that is important. Not in the community, not just in the community on Merseyside, Liverpool, but every other community as well, because it's rife. And I think if the community do get behind something like this, we can all make a difference. It's a great incentive, and they had a lot of football today, albeit in the heat. I'm sure all the kids were looked after. And well done to all the organisers, excuse me, for making a difference, or trying to make a difference and get the message out there to our youngsters of today. There's better things to do in your life, as I've just been explaining. Don't need knives, don't need guns. All you need is a little bit of motivation. Get out and do a skydive. 17 you'll have to be, I'm sure there's kids out there. never done anything, activities, go climb the mountains, do the 3 peaks, start travelling around the country, and you'll realise what life is all about. It's not about harming each other, it's about working together and looking after your own body and being a better person than you probably already are. You know, but at the end of the day, life is about changes, and you can make changes to yourselves. So please, youngsters, heed the warnings, look at the lives of other people and spare the lives of other people. No more knives, no more guns. Let's all get our society up and running and work together as a team. Life is tough at the moment for everyone, you know that, and we don't want to make it any tougher. So if we all work together, we can make a difference in our communities. And I'm going out to make a difference. I want to go and meet people and come up with ideas. And I appreciate everyone for sponsoring me for the Hadrian's Wall and also for the skydive. And I'll name every single one of them next week, because you've all been superb, and I've just got to collect a little bit of money in before I can make a massive difference to the Heart of Gold initiatives. Okay, we come to the end of our show. Thank you very much for tuning in Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Not too sure about this Friday, if the weather's still hot, about young commentators, but we'll give an announcement and let you know exactly what is happening. In the meantime, enjoy yourselves, enjoy the weather, enjoy the Premier League, and enjoy your grassroots football. Loads of respect on and off the field of play. Protect our referees. No ref, no game, remember that. We'll be back again on Friday evening at 7 PM from myself, Mal Lee, and all the team here at the Grassroots Show. Don't Cross the Line, Respect Programme, and our Hearts of Gold initiatives. Have a great evening, put your feet up, and just enjoy the heat. See you on Friday. Good night, God bless.